So in the first and second parts of the cockroach, we discussed about some structures, their locations and functions. Now in the third part, we are going to discuss about some more structures of cockroach, their location and functions. Now the first part is testis. If we take the testis, a pair of testes get embedded in the fat bodies, dorsolateral in position, one on each side. Each testis is trilobed structures, consists of 30 to 40 follicles present around the vas deferens, like this, consists of 30 to 40 follicles. They discharge sperms into this delicate vas deferens. Now the testes are present in the segmental number 4th to the 6th abdominal segments. Next is the ejaculatory duct. The two vasa differentia open into the ejaculatory duct like this, one from each side the vas deferens. They open into the ejaculatory duct through seminal vesicles which are present here. Through seminal vesicles. Now what is ejaculatory duct means? Ejaculatory duct is a single median muscular duct arising from 7th abdominal segment, and this ejaculatory duct open into the male genital pouch through an aperture called male genital aperture located on the ventral phelomere at its base. Ejaculatory duct secretes the middle layer of the spermatophore. Next is a mushroom shaped gland. But the mushroom shaped gland is present at the junction of two vasa differentia and ejaculatory duct. It consists of compactly arranged finger-like blind-ended tubule which are arranged in two groups, of which the first group of tubules are long and slender and less in number. They are peripherally arranged, and small tubules like this which are more in number. Now the peripheral tubules are called utriculi majores, and smaller tubules are called utriculi breviores. Now utriculi majores, they form the inner layer of the spermatophore. Utriculi breviores provide nourishment to the sperms. So next is the phallic gland. So phallic gland extends from the 5th abdominal segment up to the male genital pouch. This phallic gland is also called conglobate gland. This conglobate gland is multi-lobed leaf-like gland or club-shaped gland, and its secretions forms the outer layer of the spermatophore. Next is male genital pouch. Male genital pouch is formed dorsally by 9th and 10th terga, ventrally by 9th sterna. Next is phelomeres. In male cockroach, the external genitalia, which are chitinous and asymmetrical in structure, are called gonapophyses. This gonapophyses are get modified into phelomeres. There are 3 phelomeres: right, left and ventral phelomeres. So ventral phelomere possesses the male genital aperture at its base. Phelomeres take part in copulation. Next to female reproductive system. If you take the female reproductive system, consists of a pair of ovaries located ventrally, extending from the abdominal segments 2nd to the 6th, and each ovary is made up of 8 ovarioles. Each ovariole is like this, has a broad end and a narrow end like this. So the narrow end is called germarium. and broad end is called vitellarium. Vitellarium. So germarium and vitellarium possess ova at various stages of development. Next is, from each ovary, what happens from the posterior end, a oviduct arises like this. So the two oviduct, one from each side, they run posteriorly like this. They fuse together and forms a common oviduct. This common oviduct is called vagina. Also called vagina, is located in the 7th abdominal segment. Next is spermathecae. In cockroach, a pair of spermathecae is present in the 6th abdominal segment, and they are paired structure, of which if you take the spermathecae, the left one is sac-like and right one is filamentous like this, and they open through spermathecal aperture. The spermathecal aperture is present in the 9th abdominal sternum on the spermathecal papillae, and the main function of spermathecae is to receive the sperms during copulation. So female brood pouch is formed by 7th, 8th and 9th abdominal sterna, of which we already come across that the 7th is just like a board-shaped structure, and 8th forms anterior wall, and 9th forms roof like this. So 7, 8th and 9th all are sternal plates. The female genital aperture is also called vulva. You can see in the diagram, this is known as the female genital aperture. It opens onto the 8th abdominal sternal plate. So above the female genital aperture, what you can see is the appearance of opening of spermathecae, and collateral glands are present. So spermathecae, you know that it receives sperms during copulation, and if you take the collateral glands, and they help in formation of ootheca or egg case. So on the dorsal side, you can see the presence of rectum. This rectum is opens through anus. So anus is obviously on the dorsal side, and the genital apertures are located on the ventral side. Now in case of a cockroach, a pair of ovaries is present, and they produces nearly 14 to 16 eggs. The eggs are arranged in 2 rows, and each row consists of 8 eggs inside the ootheca or egg case. So how many ootheca are laid by the cockroaches? Nearly cockroach lays 9 to 10 ootheca. Now the eggs are centrolethal. Whenever if you come across a centrolethal egg, centrolethal means yolk is present in the center, nucleus in the cytoplasm is present towards periphery. So such eggs always undergoes meroblastic cleavage. Meroblastic means incomplete cleavage, and superficial. So cleavage takes place only where the nucleus and cytoplasm is present. And development. What type of development is present is parametabolous. What is meant by parametabolous means here gradual development. So metamorphosis is gradual through nymphal stages. Now during the development, the cockroach undergoes moltings. Molting is also called ecdysis. So how many moltings it undergoes is 13 molting it undergoes. So in between the 2 moltings, the stage is called instar. The time spent by the instar between the molts is called stadium. So like that, I covered the entire topic of cockroach in part 1, part 2, part 3. We are discussing only the structures, location and functions, which is very useful to the NEET point of view.